Imagine this. You've just tapped your boo on the shoulder and they turned around to see how amazing you look. They start crying, now you started crying, and it's a cute little tear fest. But no one has tissues, and their pocket square is 100% silk and not made for drying tears, hun. If only there was something that could have been thought out and pre-planned, perhaps suggested by an online web series hosted by a wedding guru that could have helped you in this moment. Well, never fear, Cindy's here. These are the top 5 things you should have in your bridal grab bag. And welcome to Weddings Demystified. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe and click the bell if you want to be notified every time we answer a question you haven't thought to ask yet. First things first, what is a bridal grab bag? Well, this! You make your bridesmaids carry it. It's full of the things you know you're gonna need, because God knows if jean pockets can barely hold our chapsticks, we sure as hell aren't gonna get them in wedding dresses. My bag is a bit big, because I carry a ton of extra crap on the regular anyway. But really, you really only need something small. And first things first, because you're still standing there in tears during your first look. Tissues. If you're not crying the first time you see your fiance on your wedding day, then you will be crying some other time. Don't pretend you're gonna be calm or that you're above it, because I always see at least 10 people cry on the big day. And can you guess which 2 are always in that count? When you're out having fun with your bridal party and taking portraits, the last thing you're gonna be thinking about is staying hydrated. You guys are riding high on your love for each other, the friends that surround you, and maybe some good kush. But when you're out in the middle of your portrait session under the hot midday sun, you're gonna be craving some cool, crisp water.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
So, don't delay. Act now. Instead of pining for it later, pack it in your bag today. This is it. This is your ceremony, and you're standing up front for everyone to see, and your officiant says, Amanda and Eric have written their own vows, which they will read to each other now. And it hits you. You don't have them. This is exactly why I suggest writing them out. Having them written out ensures that you're gonna have them with you. And they look way nicer in photos than your grungy looking old cell phone case. Besides, having the physical copy serves as a nice memento from your day. And they don't have to be this long. No one's vows are this long. Next thing you need in your bag is a pair of flats. These are my everyday grimy flats, but they're comfortable, which is the point. I know that heels are cute. There is a reason I once owned a closet full of them. But do you realistically think you're going to spend 8+ hours in them? From the ceremony, to portraits, to cocktail hour, all the way through dancing. These bad boys are gonna be about as comfortable as walking on hot lava. So, bring a pair of flats for getting your boogie on. And they do not have to be a boring pair of plain Janes. Go crazy with I've seen plain sneakers, bedazzled sneakers, sneakers with your wedding on them, white shoes, black shoes, shoes in every color of this dang rainbow. Whatever you decide, just make sure they're comfortable. The last thing you're gonna need in your bag is your room key. At the end of the night, after you've danced your ass off with your friends and family, stuffed yourself with delicious food and cake that you paid for, and maybe made out with each other a little bit in the bathroom, all you're gonna wanna do is plop onto your bed and snuggle up with your newly legalized life partner. And now you don't wanna delay any snuggling because you're searching for the room key. happened to my beautiful outro?
Hey, Cindy.
It's Chalkboard Joe. What's up, Joe?
Great show. This is a really good topic. Don't forget, after all of our years in business, one of the things we get asked about a lot are what to do about cash tips. And for your photo and video team, it's always optional. It's not required. If you feel like we did an exceptional service and really helped with your day, then tips are always appreciated, but not necessary. There are some other vendors, though, like your catering staff, your hair and makeup staff. Tips for them should be part of your budgeting process, and you should expect to give them something. It's more part of the norm with them. But for your other vendors, what you want to do is think about how they impacted your day and whether they made a difference. And if so, share the love.
All right, let's talk about tips. Now, I want to emphasize that this is entirely optional. If you plan on tipping, it's a good idea to have separate envelopes for everyone marked out, so that way you don't go looking for them at the end of the night. Do you have something in your bridal to-go bag that we haven't thought about yet? Put it in the comments below. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more from us at Weddings Demystified.